On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty
to God and my country, and to keep myself
physically strong, mentally awake, and morally strong.
100 years of scouting, millions of adventures, countless friendships, permanent and enduring life lessons. Boy Scouts of America has brought families and communities together for 100 years to prepare America's youth to live, work, and play with character and integrity. In every era and through numerous trends of the past century, Scouting has been steadfast. We never stray from our core principles.
Going camping and learning a little bit of self-confidence in what you could do. And, sometimes getting lost and the usual things boys do. All these things help build up a character of myself that allowed me to handle crises. And that's exactly what Apollo 13 was. And so early training in scouting, yes, was a definite assistance to me, not just on the Apollo 13 flight, but all my space flights.
As we move into the next century, Scouting will continue to be what it's always been, a way to teach kids how to become great leaders, great stewards, great neighbors, and great parents. Scouting is as vital and relevant today as it was when our journey began, and we're going to be here, just as we have for 100 years, to lead the way.
The Scout Oath and the Scout Law have been the foundation for the values we've been teaching to young people and their families come to look for in Scouting in Northeast Florida. Scouting is growing and thriving in our area. We're celebrating 17,000 young people enrolled in Scouting. Membership is up 4.5%, and in fact last year, 259 young men earned the highest award, that of Eagle Scout. Would you join with me as we hear from some of our local citizens and leaders about how Scouting is making true impact in our community?
Less than 1/3 of 1% of the juveniles arrested in Duval County last year were Boy Scouts. And when you look at the percentage of juveniles in Duval County who get arrested every year, it's 12.6%. From that, I would say that Scouting has a tremendous impact on the criminality of youth in our community.
This picture is a picture of our Eagle Scouts. Out of that group, 8 of those boys have gone on to college, and I encourage anyone who has a young man who feels at risk, bring him to Scouting. Give him an opportunity to see a different part of the world.
I challenge anyone to find anything about the Scouting experience that is not 100% wholesome, positive, and a great message for kids. So if there are people who care about the community and are looking for solid ways to make a difference, not just for their family, but for their neighbors, for their businesses, well, there's nothing that does as much as the Scouting program.
And Scouting is as relevant today as it was 100 years ago, and we're going to be around to see that and make it so. And integral to that is our Every Boy Deserves a Chance campaign. It's an effort to build projects at our camps that will attract and keep the interest of today's young people. It is an effort to endow the future of Scouting.
I can see that my participation in the Every Boy Deserves a Chance campaign not only provides the financial wherewithal for Scouting to move into the next 100 years, but it allows me to have an impact on what happens in Northeast Florida for the next 100 years as well. And I find that really to be very stimulating and motivating for me as I move down this path.
Scouting is important in the life of a young person. Will you join us? Can we count on your help? Thank you very much.